Week 7 of the NFL arrives in Duval County for a Sunday matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Both teams looking to rebound after last week. Pittsburgh, they beat Arizona, but their offense has not looked very good. Not very good at all, and they're looking to change that today. Against the Jaguars, who got blown out by the Colts just 1 week ago. How do they fare against an AFC North opponent who is struggling this season and needs to fight back in a division full of teams 500 or above? It's going to be a big matchup. Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars taking on Kenny Pickett and the Pittsburgh Steelers, two youngsters set to battle it out on a partly cloudy day here in Florida. As here's the punt now from Percy Harvin, as it will go back deep, and it will be Agnew who will be catching it, and he gets pummeled hard on the play. But Trevor Lawrence, first overall pick in 2021, will trot out onto the field and see what he can do for the Jaguars and how he can bounce back after a 3-interception first half against Indianapolis in their loss. So here's the field goal from Wright, who was 2 for 3 a week ago. His kick is wide right, and he immediately starts off 0 for 1 in this game. It is still knotted up at 0. Key miss from the Jaguars. Fourth and goal, and the Steelers have the field goal unit out there here late in the first quarter. Chip shot from Boswell from just about 20, and it is good. 3-0. The Steelers leading the Jaguars. First down and 10 now from the 38. Pickett back to throw. Looking, firing. Pass is picked. Intercepted by the Jaguars. A huge pick. And that is Griffin, as it was overthrown by Pickett and the Jaguars, who gave away 3 interceptions a week ago. They get one this week. A key pick from Griffin jumped the route. Bad throw from Pickett, who was looking for Claypool. And the Jags get it. And that will end the first quarter play here in Duval. 3-0. Steelers leading it so far. Third down and 2 from the 15. Lawrence scrambles to his left. Has room to run. Trevor Lawrence gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And they get the first touchdown of the day, and it puts them up 6-3. A big run from Lawrence, and after the Kenny Pickett interception, they cash it in. Lawrence out to his left, and there wasn't a Steeler around him for the score. Minka got there just too late, and Lawrence is able to get into the end zone, a crucial score, as that's something they didn't do too much of last week. There's 20 offensive points for the Jags last week. But Trevor Lawrence gets his first rushing touchdown since Week 5 of 2021. Here's the kick from Wright, who hasn't done too well with field goals lately, but he gets the extra point up and through. First down and goal as they give it to the fullback of Watt, who powers his way in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Derek Watt, a former Charger, came to Pittsburgh in 2020. They've mostly used him on blocking plays, but they run him here, and he gets the touchdown. First career score for Derek Watt. His brother TJ on defense, always a huge player, but Derek Watt, with the help of some of his teammates, gets into the end zone for their first Steelers scores. Kenny Pickett's fired up after that one. Led a great drive downfield. Pittsburgh's got the lead right back with just under 6 minutes to go in the half. And here's Boswell to make it a 3-point game. It's up and through, and it is 10-7. Steelers back on top as we've reached the 2-minute warning here in Pittsburgh. 10-7. First and goal. Lawrence back to throw. Pass is caught by Arnold, who's in the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Dan Arnold came here in 2021, didn't do too much. He still on his deal, signed a 2-year deal, and he's got a touchdown now as He gets the Jaguars on top here early in the third. Trevor Lawrence, perfect throw to the outside. 2 Steelers there, fit right into the window, and Dan Arnold able to plow his way into the end zone. And the Jaguars, now they get the lead back, and hopefully they can keep it in this very defensive game. He said it, both these offenses haven't looked like themselves at all. As here's Wright, who's going to go 2 for 2 on extra points, and it's 14-10 Jaguars. Here they are from the 23 now. Pickett, fake to Harris, back to throw. Pickett, plenty of time, fires, intercepted again. And again, it's Griffin, who's down to the 5. Kenny Pickett's got his second pick of the game, and so does Griffin. Another throw, and it looked like George Pickens, or sorry, that's Deontay Johnson, got caught up with the corner, and there's no flag for PI. Interesting no call. Here is Pickett. Fires, passes, caught, touchdown! He's in! Chase Claypool has had a quiet season without Big Ben at quarterback, but hey, he gets the touchdown, his first of the year. And one of his best games of the year as well. Very quiet this year behind Deontay Johnson and George Pickens, the rookie. But Chase Claypool, who at one point was wide receiver number 1 last year, gets a huge catch for the score. As here's a PAT from the Steelers to go up by 3 with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, and they will. 17-14, still a game, but can the Jags respond? We will go to the fourth with a 3-point Steeler lead on the road, trying to win 2 in a row and progress to 3-4 on the season. As here they are from the 12, Pickett in the shotgun. Play clock winding down, gets it off. Pickett to throw, with time. Fires, passes, caught by George Pickens. Touchdown. And the rookie out of Georgia, who's been absolutely monumental to this offense this season. Drafted in the 2nd round. And man, him and Pickett have created a huge bond together at this wide receiver position. Of course, no Juju Smith-Schuster. He's on to Kansas City. George Pickens has filled that role very, very nicely. As now the extra point by Boswell is good. 24-14, Jaguars in desperation down by 10. As this little chip shot from Boswell, as he is now 2 for 2 on the afternoon. And the Steelers lead by 13, looking to get win number 2 in a row against the Jaguars. From the 25 now, can they respond after the late Steeler field goal? Lawrence to his right. Watt knocked it out on the ground, recovered by the Steelers. And that's going to end it. T.J. Watt, very, very quiet afternoon, knocks the ball out of Trevor Lawrence's hands. That guy is absolutely unbelievable. And it's the Steelers who pounce on it. Schobert, there's Watt, just rips it out of the hand of Lawrence. And Najee Harris is down. And this is very, very bad for the Steelers as their running back is helped off the field. Time will wind down, but Najee Harris with the injury late is very concerning. But the Steelers have won their 2nd in a row, and their 2nd in a row on the road as well. That's another key feature to look at. The Jaguars, they have lost 2 in a row, 27-14. 27, the most the Steelers have put up this year, which is pretty crazy. Jacksonville, they've got to figure out their offensive issues as they take on Philadelphia and London next week. And if they can't battle this Steeler defense, that Eagle defense is way better as well. So that's going to be another interesting note. As what a game. Most complete the Steelers have looked all season long. But as we said, as for the Jaguars, they've got to find out what their problems are. But how about Pittsburgh? Trotting out of here with a 27-14 victory to improve to 3-4 and fight back in a tight race for the AFC North in the 2022 NFL season. Pittsburgh 27-14 as Jacksonville, now they're going to fall deeper in the AFC South, especially if Tennessee beats Houston on Sunday. Kenny Pickett 17 for 28, 221, 2 TDs, 2 picks. Despite that best game of his career, Pickens 4 for 68. Lawrence had a better game than Pickett did. 1 TD, had a rushing TD as well. ETN had 9 receptions. The leading Jacksonville receiver, Dan Arnold, had the only touchdown from Trevor Lawrence. This is ASC, signing off.